The President, Motor Drivers and General Transport Workers Union, Alpha Bar, has called on the government through their line Ministry of Transport and Aviation to look into some of the challenges they are facing and also call on his membership for them not to take the law into their hands. The union, according to Alpha Bar, consists of podas, minibus, taxis, okadas, motorbikes, keke or tricycles. Is one of the formidable group needed most by the country. The union floods bulk of the gaps created in the public transportation sector. According to Mr. Barr, Freetown, which is the capital city and the largest and the most populated city in Sierra Leone, but the country's most congested city, has a very poor public transport system, becoming worse every now and then. He further that on a daily basis, they stalk on the street in long queues and dozens of treks to and fro for business destinations. The SLRTC has no vehicle to transport people within the city. The few buses operate by SLRTC only transport people Freetown to few major towns and cities in the provinces. That provides only for less than 20% of the public transport demanded.
We like the commercial vehicles, you go find out say the rule now for take people from one place to another, motorman and goods.
Yeah.
And along the line, if they get problem, we can intervene.
Okay.
And they could also we get shortage of vehicles.
Okay.
Because Mutukade no boku again too much. The population don't high.
Yeah.
People don't migrate boku from upline come Freetown. Yeah. So now the population also high in Freetown. You will find out say the Mutukade now they will carry people too much because you not get enough vehicles because of the road. When the demand also high, we not get the Mutukade boku, we can get boku problems.
Okay.
Now between that line there where you say, oh, this man can't turn me halfway, this, that, police go all this and that. But right now we and the police them, we don't do dialogue and see how they able to put things in place.
In 2015, according to Mr. Barr, the government of Sierra Leone purchased 100 buses from China to address public transportation challenges. Much of those buses are believed to have stopped running due to lack of maintenance. He further spoke on the ongoing fuel crisis that has further aided the struggle. Fuel has increasingly become scarce and expensive, highlighting the current challenges facing the transport sector. Alpha Amadou Barr pointed at manipulations of prices and suppliers of the petroleum product by the suppliers as one of the key challenges they are encountering.
What happened so recently on the 28th, one great Sunday, somebody take bike, he walk right around the city, tell people they see they're not for run on Monday. If anybody run, then they damage your car. You understand? Go round packs them, place to place, wash car to wash car. You understand? We're not a union member, not a part of we. You understand it? So, but this don't pass. The challenges that this union is too much. It's too much. Like what I say, the level of illiteracy is too high, than a one. Two, they're easy for convince. People then they way. Then now, as you tell them something, they don't take them for serious. Not true.
Yeah, sure.
Then three, drivers then we don't get job them boku.
Okay.
If you go around this main office now you go see over 400 sit-down now, they don't get job. The young way of survival.
Now where they hang up.
Now where they can they are when one motor load then give small thing for them. Drivers will not get job, they ship them.
Okay.
For the day, so each person will get 10,000, 15,000. And that's it they use for to go home. We not get enough vehicles where people will say what he said. We pray to God, we get more companies where they come, where they will able to take some of them people here. So that thing like that. Now the challenges and that. the challenges in Tubaku, like the law enforcers, we and the law enforcers. Every day we did with them. You know, we and them at teeth and tongue. Every minute, every hour we did together.
Okay.
You understand? If we not there together, you know, go find for membership.
Okay.
You know, you see, then they for enforce the law. We there for protect and promote to membership.
Okay.
The way they promote them, pass we educate them and tell them, say, this is not good. So if you go down, the law enforcer go only for minor offenses, pass will go there.
Okay.
And pass they call we. And when they call we, pass will get for rich day.
He also noted that it is unbelievable that the world is experiencing a gap in the supply chain of petroleum products as a result of the Ukraine-Russia war, but there is a growing suspicion that local petroleum dealers are capitalizing on the crisis to abort the product at the expense of the general public. For Star News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.